What's up, you guys? My name is Mallows, and I'm here to show you how to make your own risers, downlifters, sweeps, stuff like that. So we're going to start with some noise. So any noise would do. You could literally just take 3x oscillator, put one of the oscillators on noise. There you go, there's our noise. Okay, disclaimer, this is only how I do it. These are my own methods on how I do like my own samples of transitions. So we got our noise right here. Pretty harsh on the ears. If you want, you can bounce that to auto if you want. So the most basic thing you can do is just add a fade at the beginning. You can use like a volume automation or just something like this. Another method that I like to use is like grabbing a bunch of samples and turning it into a tonal riser. So let's say this guitar from Cymatics is part of my song. And what I want to do is send it to a mixer track and probably do some filtering. So let's say another bell filter like that, make it very sharp. We only get a small amount of those frequencies as we sweep up. So it kind of sounds like this. So it kind of sounds pretty boring. So what I want to do is add some reverb, make it really wet, turn off the decay right here so it's, washed out. So it now sounds like this. There you go. So what you want to do is also automate this. So we automate that and make the filter thing go up. It's pretty smooth. And what's good about making your own risers like this is layering. So I already made my own transition stuff right here. So I have like a handful of things that I use. If we listen to this, I like using this one a lot. You can see that this isn't like just some white noise that I filtered the same way as I did here, and it goes down slowly. Well, this noise kind of goes down, so we're going to reverse it so that it turns into a riser, and we're going to push this all the way up here, and here's how it sounds. Obviously, we can cut the noise out from here. Let's just I'm gonna just make a quick beat right here so that we have some context going on. So I kind of did something right here, just for context of how to use this in a song. So this is the sample, the main sample, and this is the filter automation, as you can see. And these are just both automations to turn off the effects that I put, like this reverb and the filter to turn it off. So same noise down here. This is just the part where it goes up, and I made a duplicate right here where it goes down. I just undid the reverse down here. So this is how it sounds in context. So obviously this is pretty long, so I gotta shorten it, like cut the initial value right here. And if that's too strong for you, obviously you can add some more fades, maybe turn down the gain, make it more subtle. Yeah, so that's one of the methods of using noise and layering and filters. Hey guys, it's Mal from the future. I've also got some questions about like my transition stuff that I made right here, so I'm just gonna scroll right through them, talk about how I made them. So this is in and out. It's literally like this. Okay, so how I made that's literally just a clap that I drowned in so much reverb and added like a volume automation following this shape. So you can easily do that by doing it yourself. So let's do a quick one right here. Let's get some one-shot claps. So, okay, let's save that. Take that to one of these mixer channels. Add in a ton of reverb. So we're going to do this, 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 and max out the decay right there. So it now sounds like this. Sounds like that, right? but it's kind of ugly. So you can either automate this, or what I like to do is add a fruity balance. Where is that? There it is. And automate that. Since this has a long tail, you can start whenever you want and like do it here. Not even to the max. You can do something like that, and now it sounds like this. That's a pretty short, so you obviously can extend that, make it into any shape you want. Maybe you want it like that, a bit louder, fade it out pretty quickly, kind of like that. So that's how I make that. Yeah, so that's in and out. Yeah, that's it right there. So here, kick reverb. It's literally a kick with a ton of reverb. That's how it sounds. So same method. I also use like a volume automation to get this shape. I made it pretty long. Transition long. We've heard this just moments before in this video. So yeah, this is just some white noise with a pretty like steep filter going down, and I made it pretty long, so it's pretty flexible to use. You can stretch it, or maybe just cut it out to like the end part, so on and so forth. Noise rise. Yeah, so that's just some noise that I distorted, and then so I kind of used a filter at the beginning. If you listen to it again. Yeah, so that's how I made it. I added a filter and like a distortion after it, so that the distortion kind of distorts the filter as well. Let me just take that out of the way there. Plop riser. That's literally just like a sine wave that I put a bit crusher on. Then I use a frequency shifter to put it right up. So let's do that right here. So you got that, and then let's see that, and then we rise it up like that. Yep. And let's do that a couple times. Something like that. So got that pattern right here. Send that to mixer track 1. And let's just reset this so that we have a fresh slate on the effects. Use a frequency shifter right here. And kind of wiggle that and automate. And make that go up. Let's do it here. Obviously it started as like a lower octave. Yeah, so I added the bit crusher like before the frequency shifter, which made it sound kind of like weird and stuff. Well, that's basically the gist of it. So that's how I made this. Obviously, some reverb. So plop riser. I just made it go faster, but it's a little bit more clean. Obviously faster. Reverse kick. That's actually a kick, an 808 kick actually. A very short one, and then I reversed it. So I think I kind of put some saturator on it to get that like high end right by the end. Screech. That's a ton of layers actually. That's a kick. I'm pretty sure like there's a sample I used to layer on top of the kick to get that tonality to it. Stock riser. That's just a saw wave with some white noise going up, sub down. Literally just a sine wave going down. Sweeps. That's basically the same sample I used here in and out. I just kind of used like different approaches to this so it's more flexible. Whoosh. Nothing too interesting here. It's just a sine wave and some noise, and then I added a volume automation just to go up, and that's pretty much it. Okay, bye.